Hey, it's Mikey Mike. Hey, we're here at Belmont Shores in Long Beach, and it's a super light wind day. Getting ready to do some kite surfing and having a great time. We got the 11 meter Switchblade, Cabrinha Switchblade, and we have the 14 meter Cabrinha Switchblade. We're pumping up here and getting ready to have an awesome day. We brought the 11 out to do some foiling today. I'm not going to put the foiling pics in this particular clip, but I'll try to get that in a video here soon. I did get a lot of footage, so quick launch the kite and walk up the beach, and a little body dragging out to the buoy line, and then kind of get ready to dive the kite and get going. Now it's a super light wind day, and I was running the 14 instead of the 17, getting a little bit more comfortable with the smaller kite, but it's still a struggle when it's light winds. I was having a problem keeping the board on my feet, and we finally got up and running, and just really had to work the kite to keep the board moving. The board has a lot of buoyancy, so it's easy to kind of stay up, which is nice. Getting a lot more used to that. And once we get a little bit of speed, we get going. Well, we're keeping the kite real low to the water and trying to dive the kite as much as we can. A lot of movement going on here. But once we get up and going, we're going. A little footage from the beach cam here. Just getting ready to start out here, and with the yellow kite right there in the center, and dive the kite. And we're up. And struggling a little bit here because super light winds. And then dive the kite again, and then we're able to kind of make that transition and then start cutting upwind a little bit and really working that kite, trying to get some of the power out of there. So heading back the other direction now. I didn't have to walk up the beach very far, if at all, today, but still super light winds. Really great practice. In high winds or light winds, you really want to get wet, and didn't want to sit on the beach. So fighting through some traffic here. I think this is one of the guys from Off the Hook Kiteboarding, and he's kind of right there behind me and diving the kite. You can see the kite right in front of me. So everything's under control, just kind of cruising along. I was just trying to maintain and keep enough speed. You see how low the kite is, trying to stay in the power zone. And having to point the board downwind a little bit to pick up speed and cut upwind. Trying to keep my hands in, but still picking up some speed even with some light winds. There's some lull areas as well, so it makes it a little tricky. But really hard, diving the kite hard, trying to keep it in the power zone. But doing okay. I'm thinking about getting a smaller board, actually a Cabrinha S Quad, and we'll see how that works out. And kind of coming into the beach, nice beach landing. Want to watch out for the stingray zone here. And I got off the board, it kind of fall to my knees, which kind of sucked, but didn't do too bad. And I pulled the trim in, but although the wind was super light, it was a little tricky. So some help landing the kite on the beach. Really appreciate all the help. It's Mikey Mike from Long Beach, Belmont Shores. Leave some comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. All right. Peace.